Hello, students. I cannot see you guys. Your videos are off.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Nehal Charvi Chaudhary. Okay, in the last class, we are discussing about the components of blood, right? In that, we stopped at WBC. Yes, Charvi. Snehal. What's problem with you, Snehal? Okay, so WBC, we have seen two classifications based on the presence of granules, right? So one is granulocytes, the ones which are having granules. So next category is agranulocytes. So which comes under granulocytes? So granulocytes are neutrophils, basophils, and eosinophil. Okay, coming to agranulocytes, these are of two types. So those are monocytes and lymphocytes. So this is the classification of WBC. In WBC, these are present. Okay. So let's discuss about each one. Coming to the neutrophil. So neutrophils are multi-lobed nucleus. So if you see the structure of neutrophil, let me show the structure of it. So it is a multi-lobed nucleus. Okay. As it is granulocytes, you can see some granules like this. Okay. So neutrophil is multi-lobed. What it is? Multi-lobed. And among all the, actually we know that WBC is involved with immune system. It acts as a policeman. So among all this, like which is mainly involved is this neutrophil only. It kills bacteria and fungi. Kills bacteria and fungi. So this is about neutrophil. Clear with neutrophil, how it looks? It is like multi-lobed. Okay. And you can see granules are present. Next one, basophil. So basophil is going to have like bilobed nucleus. So there are two lobes in basophil. Okay. There are two lobes in basophil. So bilobed nucleus. Okay. And what is the function of this basophil? It is inflammatory in function. So it responds to the inflammatory activities. So inflammatory response. So this is about basophil. Next one, eosinophil. Eosinophils are like allergic response. So they act during allergic response. And some in some books, basophil is mentioned as trilobed also. So eosinophil is again bilobed nucleus.
Ma'am, bilobe means it has like two lobes.
Yes, yes. So it is bilobed nucleus and allergic response. Shows allergic response. Okay, clear with the three types of granulocytes, neutrophils, basophils, and eosinophil. See, eosinophil also called as acidophil. So you can see it is mentioned as acidophil in some books. Clear? Let's discuss about agranulocytes. So when you compare in these two types of cells, you cannot find any granules present in it. Okay, so monocytes, it is going to have like a nucleus, and that nucleus is of kidney shape. So what is the shape of nucleus? It is like kidney shaped nucleus. Kidney shaped nucleus. Okay. And what is the role of monocyte is it remove dead cells. It remove dead cell.
Ma'am, but how, like, from what it removes red dead cells?
See, the lifespan of cells is like cell won't be alive, right? It will die after some lifespan. Any
So,
cells.
like, once it's dead, this monocyte will remove it from the body.
Yeah, it helps in transport, removing parts. Okay. Next, coming to lymphocyte. Lymphocyte, here you can memorize like lymphocyte is going to have a big nucleus in it. So very big nucleus and little cytoplasm. Very little cytoplasm and nucleus is very big. So the role of lymphocyte is going to have like nucleus occupying whole of cytoplasm. Nucleus occupying whole of cytoplasm. And the function is it makes antibodies. Makes antibodies. Charvi, I cannot see you till now. You said 1 minute. What about you, Snehal? It's okay, Snehal, I'm removing you.
Ma'am, can you
Yeah.
hear me now?
Who is that?
Ma'am, this is Nehal.
Yes, Snehal.
Ma'am, I can't. Yeah, ma'am, just a second. Ma'am, can you see me?
No, I cannot.
Ma'am, just 2 minutes.
Yeah, what happened? Why you're coming and going, Snehal? Is there any issue?
Ma'am, my audio was not working, and yesterday I just fixed my audio. Today, like I'm trying to fix my video also.
Okay.
Ma'am, just 2 minutes. I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Ma'am, is it fine now?
Yeah, Snehal. Done. You're still writing or done?
Ma'am, done.
Ma'am, done.
Okay. I think we discussed blood platelets in last class only, right? Did you write that or I have to write again?
Ma'am, blood platelets you discussed, I wrote.
Okay, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then next one is blood vessels. So what are blood vessels? See, the arteries, capillaries, veins, everything together collectively called as blood vessels. Okay. So blood, what is the main role of blood vessel is that carry blood all over the body. And one thing, in our body, you don't find blood everywhere. So you can find blood only in the blood vessels. When you're cutting something, if on your body, if there is any cut, at the time the blood vessel is being cut so that you're bleeding. Understand? So blood vessels are nothing but, so these are tubes. arteries, veins, and capillaries are collectively called as blood vessels. Okay, so these are tubes that carry blood all over the body. Clear so far? So what are blood vessels?
Yes, ma'am.
Charvi, what happened to you? See, Charvi, this kind of behavior is not entertaining in my class. Okay, in blood vessels, what are present? Arteries, veins, capillaries are there. Let's discuss about each one. The first one is arteries. So what arteries do? So we know that all these carry blood. So what kind of blood arteries carry? Arteries carry oxygenated blood. What
Ma'am,
arteries carry?
like the blood which are freshly pumped from the heart, right?
No, the blood which is rich with oxygen is called oxygenated blood. Okay, you're taking oxygen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that oxygen will be mixed with the blood. So that blood is called as oxygenated blood. Okay, so heart
Okay, ma'am.
pumps blood to lungs, where in the lungs you can see mixing of blood and oxygen takes place. That blood is carried to remaining body parts with the help of arteries. Okay, so we will discuss about these arteries, veins, function, everything in detail in the further classes. So what are arteries? Arteries are blood vessels that carry oxygenated blood from heart to the cells, or you can write heart to the body parts. Okay, so that is the role of artery. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next one is vein. So what are veins? Veins also carry blood, but what kind of blood? So it carries deoxygenated blood. Okay. Deoxygenated means there is no oxygen in that blood. Okay. So where it carries, it collects that deoxygenated blood from all the body parts and it takes it to the heart for the oxygenation purpose, for the purification purpose. Okay, so what are veins? Veins are blood vessels that carry away deoxygenated blood from all the body parts to the heart. Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next term is capillaries. So capillaries, these are like fine network. Okay, fine network, and these are like smallest of all the body vessels. So these help in transfer of material during the circulation between the cells. Okay, so what are capillaries? These are smallest of the body's blood vessels. Are the smallest of the body's blood vessels. So it has very important work in circulation. What is its important task is it helps in diffusion of materials, okay, between the circulation and the cells. So the fine network fine network which help in exchange of gases, nutrients, and waste products between the blood and body's tissue. So clear with capillaries. What are capillaries? These are like smallest vessels. So their main role is in exchange of gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nutrients, and waste products. Okay. See, students, I told you in the last class, we can discuss more about capillaries. Like in our body, in atmosphere, we have oxygen, right? In atmosphere, what is available? Oxygen is available. But what about in our body? Do we have oxygen? Please answer. What happened, Imank? So do we have
Yes,
oxygen
ma'am.
in our body? So we will be having oxygen only outside. So that oxygen which is present in the outside, it has to enter the body. In the body, where it reaches to the tissues. Okay. So capillaries help in transfer of this, carrying this oxygen into the tissues. Okay. Next, capillaries also helps in removing waste. Like in our body, carbon dioxide is present. So that carbon dioxide from the tissues is removed by capillaries. It helps in ejection from the body. So capillaries do both the function. So what they do, they help in transfer of oxygen, nutrients, as well as they remove waste products, carbon dioxide, etc. Okay. So they deliver oxygen and nutrients to the tissues and waste products such as carbon dioxide from the tissues. Okay. Clear with capillaries? So oxygen has to enter our body. That's what we inhale, oxygen. Okay, that oxygen. So what is the general pathway? Students generally listen. General pathway is from nose, oxygen enters to the lungs, right? In the lungs, you have alveoli. There only oxygen exchange takes place. So blood is collected from all the body parts and it reaches to the lung. It reaches to the heart. So from heart, it reaches to the lung because in the lungs, you will be having oxygen. Okay, thus blood get oxygenated in the lungs. Okay. And after oxygenation, the blood comes back to heart again and heart pumps to the body parts. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's write the two terms. What is oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood? Oxygenated blood. What is oxygenated blood? The blood which is rich in oxygen. Okay, the blood rich in oxygen is called oxygenated blood. Okay. So where this oxygenated blood comes from, students, I told you where this oxygen, how the blood is mixing with oxygen, where this is happening, it is happening in the lungs only. Okay, because in the lungs you have like fresh air, you're breathing the fresh air, you're inhaling fresh air, that is oxygen is entering into the lungs. Okay. Oxygenated blood is, or you can write oxygenated blood comes from lungs and pumped to all body parts via heart. Okay, so the heart pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs, where in the lungs oxygen combines with the blood and the blood becomes oxygenated. This oxygenated blood again, it is pumped to the body parts by the heart. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Next term, deoxygenated blood. So what is deoxygenated blood? So this blood is rich in carbon dioxide. Okay, blood rich in carbon dioxide. Okay, and if you compare the colors, so the color of oxygenated blood is going to be red in color because of rich in oxygen. Okay, if there is oxygen, oxygen can easily combine with hemoglobin such that it is bright red in color. It is red in color, whereas deoxygenated blood is darker in color. So deoxygenated blood is darker in color, whereas oxygenated blood is bright red in color. Okay. So we can mention here a heart. Okay, heart is there. So this heart, it collects blood from the body parts. So from body parts, what is collected? Blood is collected. Which blood is collected? Deoxygenated blood is collected it is collected by the heart. So from all the body parts. So this deoxygenated blood enters into the lungs. In the lungs, the deoxygenated blood enters. Okay. Where oxygenation? So what happens in lungs? Oxygenation happens. So because of oxygenation, the oxygenated blood from lungs reach to the heart, and heart pumps back this oxygenated blood to all body parts. Understand how the concept happens. What is deoxygenation? What is oxygenation?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the main role of heart? It pumps. What is the main role of heart? It pumps blood. Let's discuss one more time again what we have discussed today. So types of cells which are present in WBC: neutrophil, basophil, eosinophil. So we have monocyte and lymphocyte. Then we discuss the blood vessels. So blood vessels are of three, like arteries, veins, and capillaries together called as blood vessels. So what each one does, we have discussed. And this is the mechanism which happens. Okay, clear with all the concepts. Let me know if you have any questions before we end the session.
Ma'am, clear.
Everybody?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Okay, then we can end session for today. See you guys.
Thank you, ma'am.